Snow drifted across the empty road like white feathers floating from the sky. It was Christmas Eve, the kind of night when families huddled together around fireplaces, when laughter echoed through warm houses, and when every window glowed with light. But for Daniel, a struggling single dad, Christmas Eve was just another shift that kept him away from his daughter. He drove his old pickup through the silent outskirts of town, the heater barely working, his eyelids heavy after a long day of deliveries. His thoughts were on Lily, his 7-year-old daughter waiting at home with a small tree she had decorated with paper stars. "Daddy, you'll be home before Santa comes, right?" she had asked that morning. And he'd promised. He always promised, even when life made keeping promises difficult. The snow thickened as he turned onto the long road cutting through the farmland. He leaned forward, squinting. Visibility was almost nothing. And then he slammed the brakes. Two small shapes were standing in the middle of the road. Daniel's heart leaped up into his throat. He threw the truck into park, flung open the door, and ran. Snow whipped against his face as he reached the figures, two little girls, no older than 5 or 6, dressed in thin dresses soaked through from the cold. They stood clutching each other, trembling violently, their lips blue. Twins. Identical. One had a torn pink jacket that did nothing against the freezing night. The other had no jacket at all, only a threadbare dress and one missing shoe. Daniel dropped to his knees. "Sweethearts, what are you doing out here?" The girl in pink jacket whispered, "Please, don't leave us here." His chest squeezed painfully. "I won't, I promise. Come on, let's get you warm." He wrapped his own coat around both girls and carried them to the truck. Their small bodies were ice cold, weightless as feathers. Inside, he blasted the heater as much as the old truck could handle. The twins huddled together, shivering violently. Daniel tried again. "Where are your parents?" Silence. Then the twin with the missing shoe finally spoke. "Mama told us to hide when the man yelled, but she didn't come back." Daniel felt a rush of dread. "Where is she?" The twins exchanged a look that broke his heart. "We don't know, she never came." He wiped melting snow from their hair. "You're safe now, okay? I'll take care of you." The smaller twin placed her freezing hand on his wrist. "You smell like pancakes, like our mama used to make." Daniel swallowed hard. He had no choice. He drove them home. Lily ran to the door the moment he arrived. "Daddy, you're—" She froze when she saw the two girls. Her eyes widened in shock. "Daddy, who are they?" Daniel knelt. "They needed help just for tonight." Lily didn't hesitate. She took the twins' hands gently. "Come in, it's warm inside." That night Daniel made them hot cocoa, warmed towels in the dryer, and found Lily's extra pajamas. The twins ate like they hadn't eaten in days. Lily watched them, worried. "Daddy, why were they outside?" He tucked her hair behind her ear. "I don't know, Princess, but we'll make sure they're okay." When the twins finally slept, curled up together on Lily's bed, Daniel stepped outside and made the call to the sheriff. But nothing could have prepared him for what the sheriff told him. "We got a report earlier," the sheriff said. "Their mother was running from someone dangerous. Husband, violent. She tried to go to a shelter, but it was full. She left on foot with the twins. We've been looking for them since morning." Daniel felt sick. "Is the mother alive?" A long pause. "She was found an hour ago, injured but alive. Barely. She asked for her girls before she passed out." Daniel tightened his grip on the phone. "She asked for them by name. She kept saying, 'Please, someone help my Bobbies.'" Daniel felt something shift inside him, something heavy, fierce, protective. The sheriff continued, "We'll send someone to pick the twins up tomorrow morning." Daniel looked through the window at the sleeping girls, their tiny faces, tear-stained and peaceful. Lily had pushed her teddy bear between them to keep them warm. He whispered, "Can it wait until after Christmas?" The sheriff softened. Yeah, I suppose it can. That night Daniel sat on the couch, unable to sleep. He thought of the mother running through snow, desperate to protect her daughters. Thought of the terror those girls must have felt. And then, the truth that stunned him came the next morning. The girls woke up screaming, "Papa's coming, hide us." Their terror was raw real. Daniel ran into the room, heart pounding. "Hey, hey, it's just me." But the smaller twin clung to his neck like she was drowning. "Please don't let him take us," she sobbed. "He said he'll make us disappear like Mama." Daniel froze. Disappear. The word hit him like a punch. He sat on the floor with them, holding both girls tightly. "No one will touch you," he said, voice shaking with emotion. "Not while I'm here." The older twin looked at him through tears. Are you our new daddy?" Daniel's breath caught. Lily, standing in the doorway with messy hair and sleepy eyes, answered for him. "He's mine, but he can share." And somehow, the twins managed the smallest smiles. What happened after that felt like fate taking over. The sheriff arrived later that day with horrible news. Their father had been looking for them, armed, dangerous, and now missing. The mother was still unconscious and might never wake. The girls had nowhere safe to go. The foster homes were full for the holiday. The sheriff looked at Daniel. "You're a good man, Daniel. You already saved them once. Think you could take them in officially, just until we sort this out?" Daniel looked at the twins clinging to Lily's hands, and he already knew the answer. "Yeah," he said, "they can stay, for as long as they need." The sheriff nodded. "Might be longer than you think." Daniel looked at the girls, frail, frightened, but hopeful, and felt a surge of something he hadn't felt in years. Purpose, strength, family. Christmas Eve ended not with gifts or music, but with three little girls sitting around a tiny tree, sharing cookies, wrapped in blankets, laughing for the first time in days. Lily placed her hand over the twins' hands and said, "We match now." And Daniel, standing behind them, realized the truth that stunned him most of all. He didn't just save them. They saved him too.